The doctors are lying to us. They know what the truth actually is, but they do not care. All they care about is their bottom line. They just want to make money, push pills, push surgeries just to make money. And that's all the doctors, that's all the medical community cares about. I think we are very mistaken in assessing them that way. When it comes to the fundamental beliefs about health, about nutrition, doctors go into the medical system already believing those foundational things that you and I believed before we got into this study. Seed oils are good for you. You've got to avoid cholesterol. Cholesterol is what's clogging up people's arteries. Fat makes you fat. And the reason why people are so obese in America is because they refuse to let go of all those animal products, especially red meat. You and I believe those things, and I think the doctors are caught in the exact same trap that we were. The medical education institution is heavily influenced and funded by industries with an agenda. Those schools are pumping out those faithful students who become professionals that are absolutely devoted to the system. And they don't mean to be. This is how they've been taught. They went into the school with those fundamental beliefs, and those fundamental beliefs were molded and pushed and guided in a certain direction so that when they graduate and they set up a business or go into a hospital, whatever their profession is, they're completely devoted to the system that benefits those industries. The doctors barely get any education when it comes to nutrition. It's something like, 5 hours out of the hundreds of hours that they spend learning and growing and becoming what they will become. 5 hours. And root causes, very little education gets devoted to that as well. So why are these chronic diseases plaguing Americans? Where is that coming from? No education there, barely. And then holistic medicine, holistic healing, they don't get that. Heck, even a nutritionist barely get an education. Well, I should say this: the nutritionist gets a very narrow education on what the body needs and how to feed it. There is this channel called Nutrition with Judy, and Judy is a nutritionist, and she had to get to a place where she was actually forced to have to think outside of the box, not because she's stubborn, but because of the education. The education was stubborn. The education narrowed that view and said, this is it. That's all you can do, Judy. This is how life works, or this is how nutrition works. And boy, does she have to work hard to find a way to get out of that box and learn what you and I are learning. And I'm so proud of her because she was really brave. And now she runs the channel that I just mentioned, that helps people in real ways that I've even benefited from. The medical licensing boards, big pharma, and even insurance dictate and decide what doctors are allowed to say, what they're allowed to do. I can think of a couple of doctors. One was in South Africa, one was in Australia, I believe. Dr. Tim Notes and Gary Fetke. They got into huge trouble because they started to talk about alternatives to what was prescribed for different conditions. And wow, they got into a lot of trouble. It cost them huge money, tons of time, stress, to try and clear their names. When medical professionals start talking and prescribing and even just, questioning, saying this is what we should do or that's what we should do, they get into huge trouble. And so they put their livelihood on the line if they step out of line. What is one health idea that you have had to change your mind on? For me, I always understood when I was a child that vegetables were the very best for you. And when I was introduced to vegetarianism, though I never adopted the lifestyle, I always believed it to be the superior way of eating, that it was so healthy. And then now, because of what I've been learning about carnivore and just health and nutrition in general, I've had to completely change my mind concerning vegetarianism. So what about you? What have you had to change your mind about? I'm curious, and please, could you share that down in the comments below? Anyways, I thank you for watching all the way till the end. I hope you have an amazing day. Please continue to study and learn. And until the next video, bye for now.